Yes, take down the 10th problem. An airlines knows that 5% of people making reservation on a certain flight will not turn up. Will not turn up. Please all of you copy the question. An airline knows that 5% of people making reservation on a certain flight will not turn up. Consequently, their policy is to sell 52 tickets for a flight that can only hold 50 people. What is the probability that there will be a seat for every passenger who turn up? So I will repeat the question once again. An airline knows that 5% of people making reservation on a certain flight will not turn up. What is the meaning of it? So I have a airline. Okay. So airlines. Flight can hold how many people? Flight can hold how many people?
50 people.
50 people. But how many tickets they are selling?
52.
52 tickets. Why they are selling 52 tickets if the flight holding only 50 people? Why they are selling 2 tickets extra? Because they knows that 5% of people making reservation will not turn up. Correct? Will not turn up. That's what they are selling 2 tickets extra. Okay. So what we have to find? What is the probability that there will be a seat for every passenger who turn up? So as we know that 5% of people who makes the reservation will not turn up. That's what the airlines people they are selling 52 tickets since the flight holding only 50 seats. So what we have to find? We have to find the probability of. We have to find the probability of the probability. Which one? The flight can hold only.
Why they are selling?
Okay, now I have a bus. Okay, I have a bus. My bus contains 50 seats. Okay, my bus contains 50 seats. So I am selling my ticket through online who are doing the reservations. Okay, so now I am selling my tickets instead of 50, 52. Okay, 52 tickets I am selling since my bus contains only 50 seats. Why I am selling 52? Because by observation I know that our 5% people who made the reservation will not turn up. Okay, that's what I am selling 2 tickets extra. Did you clear now? Did you clear? I want to make money. That's what I said 2 tickets extra. I know that 5% will not turn up. I want to make who are turn up. I want to provide the seats for everyone. Okay. Did you clear why I said 52 tickets out of 50 seats?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what we have to find? We have to find the probability that there will be a seat for every passenger. What is the probability? What is the percentage of the thing I can provide seat for everyone who turn up? So for that, first we have to define P. What is P?
5%.
What is P? No. First you define P. What is P?
Probability of the passenger not turning up.
Probability of the passenger who will not turn up. Correct? Yes. Let P be the probability that a passenger who will not turn up. What is X now? Can you define X? Can you define X? What is X?
Number of passengers will not turn up.
Yes. Number of passengers will not turn up. Number of passengers who will not turn up. Okay now. Whether they are given P in the question?
Yes, ma'am.
What is P given? What is P given? How many
5%.
were not turned up?
0.05.
5%. 5% is nothing but
0.05.
0. If you know P, we can find Q, right? What is Q?
1 minus 0.05.
1 minus P. That is 0.95.
0.95.
Okay. What is N? What is N? Now tell me N.
52.
Now tell me N. What is N?
52, ma'am.
52 or 50?
52.
How you can say 52?
Number of tickets sold.
Yes, we are selling number of tickets as 52. So 50 we should not consider because just it is a seats available in the flights. Okay, we are selling 52 tickets. Out of that we have to find the probability. Yes, correct. So N will be 52. Okay, N will be 52. Okay, next. Next, what we have to find actually? So next, I will define binomial distribution according to the given data. We know that our binomial distribution is NCX, P power X, Q power N minus X, correct? Now substitute for N, you substitute, P you substitute, Q you substitute. Therefore, P of X, therefore what is P of X now? Therefore, P of X is equal to, what is N? What is N?
52, ma'am.
52. 52 Cx, you retain X as it is, into P power X. What is P? 0.05. 0.05 whole to the power of X, and Q is 0.95 whole to the power of 52 minus X. Correct? Okay, now actually what we have to find? What is X value
Probability
now?
of
So my question is, P of what we have to find out? P of what we have to
probability
find out?
where everyone gets the seat.
So my question is that, so we have to find probability that there will be a seat for every passenger who turn up. So I said 52 tickets out of 50 seats. So then what is the thing I want to keep it in mind to provide seat for every passenger who turn up? If all the 52 people come, can you provide a seat for everyone?
No, ma'am.
No. If all 51, instead of one maybe not turn up. If all 51 comes, can you provide a seat for everyone?
No, ma'am.
No. If 50 people come, can you provide a seat for everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what is X? What we define X?
Who will fail to come?
What we define X? Number of people?
Who failed to turn up?
Yes. Who were not turn up? Number of people who were not turn up. So next, what shall I take here? P of X. At least how many were not turn up to get seat for everyone?
2, ma'am.
2. At least means what shall I put the symbol here?
Greater than or equal to.
Greater than or equal to. P of X greater than or equal to 2, that I want to find. Did you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
At
ma'am.
least 2 were not turn up. Then only I can provide the seat who were turn up. Okay. So we have to find P of X greater than or equal to 2. So greater than or equal to 2 means we have to start from P of 2 to P of 52. Correct? It is very difficult for us to find that values. So we know that from P of 0 to P of 52, What is the value if you add? What is P of 0 plus P of 1 plus P of 2 etc. plus P of 52? What is
One,
sum of
ma'am.
all probabilities? 1. So I want to find out probabilities from 2 to 52. So P of from P to 2 to 52 is equal to 1 minus of what? What we have in the remaining? In the
Probability of
left-hand
x
side?
less than 2.
P of
X less than 2.
less than 2. That is P of 0. 1 minus P of 0 minus what?
P of x.
1. P of
X equals to 1.
P of x equal to 1. That we have to calculate. Did you clear? Did you clear the concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now
Yes, ma'am.
substitute. P of 0 you find from the formula what we have here, P of x. Here put x equal to 0, you will get P of 0. Okay. Next. So you can multiply by minus sign, it become minus. So I kept minus outside. So next put x equal to 1, you will get P of 1. Substitute here, x equal to 1, you will get this one. Right? So next calculate, you will get the answer as 0.7405. So this is the probability of what we are finding, probability of
Everyone getting a seat.
everyone getting the seat who made the reservation. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
of you
ma'am.
clear the problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. So that in probability, as I told you that we have to read the question carefully, then we have to understand it, we have to analyze it, then we have to write the data. First of all, in probability, first you define P and X carefully. If P and X are correct, almost half of the problems are got over. Okay. So writing the data and writing the appropriate formula is very, very important. Okay, in mathematics, not only in probability, in any concept of mathematics. Okay, first you read the question carefully, analyze it, write the data and write the appropriate formula. Substitution calculation everyone can do. Okay, even school kids can do the calculation part. Okay, up to the formula, substitution is very important. After substitution, anybody can solve it. Got it?
Yes,
Hello?
ma'am.
Yes. Take down the next problem. Take down the next problem. Right. In 800 families with 5 children in each, okay, we have in one city we have 800 families. Each family contains 5 children. Okay. How many families would be expected to have 3 boys? Okay, out of 800 families, how many families are expected to have 3 boys? 3 boys means, what about the remaining 2? Out of 5, 3 boys, 2
Girls.
girls. Okay, so next, out of 800 families, how many families are expecting having 5 girls? 5 girls means how many boys?
0.
0
ma'am.
boys. Okay, next come to the third one. Out of 800 families, how many families are expecting either 2 or 3 boys? Okay, means remaining either 3 or 2 girls. That is the meaning. Okay, next come to the fourth question. At most 2 girls, comma, by assuming probabilities for boys and girls to be equal. So now, did you clear the question?
Yes, ma'am.
First you find the probabilities of all these 4, then multiply by 8 at the end. For each probability you multiply by 800, you will get how many families. Okay, first we have to find the probabilities. So before going to the concept, first we have to define P. Now tell me what is P?
Equals to 1 by 2.
So first you define P. What is P?
Probability of having a boy.
Very good. So you probability of having a boy, or you can define P as probability of having a girl also, no problem. Okay, you will get the same answer by both. What you are defining, according to that you have to define X also. Okay. So write down solution. Let P be the probability of expecting boys. Correct? Let P be the probability of expecting boy. Be the probability of expecting boy. So now define X. What is X? If P is the probability of boys, then what is X?
Number of boys, ma'am.
Number of boys
Boys.
expecting. Number of boys expecting. Okay. So now, so what they are given here? Probabilities for boys and girls are? What they are given in the last line? Probabilities of girls and boys are?
Equal.
Equal.
Equal. Means what is the P given? What is the probability of boy? Getting a boy? Or expecting boy?
1 by 2.
1 by 2 obviously, because it is same. Probability of expecting boy is same as probability of expecting girl. Because we families having 5 girls, we don't know whether it's girls or boys. But having boy, expecting boy or a girl, the probability is same. That is P of expecting boy is 1 by 2 and P of expecting girl is 1 by 2. Either it's boy or girl. So total probability is equal to 1. Okay. Now we define P. What is Q?
1 by
What
2.
is Q? 1 by 2. So we know P and Q. Okay. So next, what is N? What is N?
Equals to 5.
N equal to 5. Out of 5 children, we are calculating probabilities. Okay, N equal to 5. So now we know N, we know P, we know Q. So we have to substitute in the binomial distribution formula. So now let X be the number of boys in a family. Let P be the probability of having a boy in a family. That is 1 by 2. Q be the probability of having a girl. That is also 1 by 2. And we have the formula P of X equal to NCX, P power X, Q power N minus X. Now what I want to substitute for N?
5, ma'am.
5. What is P?
P equals to 1 by 2.
1 by 2. And substitute for Q is also
1 by 2.
1 by 2. And N you substitute as 5. So we got P of X is equal to 5Cx 1 by 2 to the power of X 1 by 2 whole to the power of 5 minus X. So here bases are same. Can we add the powers? To make it simple. Bases are same, no? 1 by 2, 1 by 2. We can add the power. X plus 5 minus X. Minus X plus X cancel. We got 1 by 2 to the power of 5. Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. To make it simple, that's it. Calculation should become easy. That's what I'm doing like this. So 5Cx I kept as it is. 5Cx I kept as it is. 5Cx 1 by 2 power 5. We know that 1 by 2 power 5 is 1 by 32. 5Cx. Next, come to the first question. So we have to find first the probability of having 3 boys. Means what I want to calculate? P of
P of X.
P of X.
P of 3, ma'am.
P of X equal to
3.
3. So what is X stands for?
Number of boys.
Number of boys.
Number of boys. In first question 3 boys means X equal to 3. We have to find out P of 3. Find P of 3. Give me the answer. Substitute X equal to 3 in this formula. You will get P of 3. What is 5C3?
N.
What is NCR formula? NCR is equal to
N factorial by
n factorial.
R factorial into N minus R factorial.
Very good. R factorial into n minus R factorial. What is NC3? Calculate NC3.
19.
10, ma'am.
10. 10 is correct. NC3 is 10. So we got 10 by 32. Correct? Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Next come to the second question. So 5 girls. Probability of having 5 girls. What I should find? The family containing 5 girls. Means what is X value?
0, ma'am.
X equal to 0. Why? Because what is X stands for?
Number of boys.
Number of boys. So children are 5. Out of 5, all 5 are girls. So then no boys. So X equal to 0. So according to our definition for P and X, we have to do this one. Or you can define let P be the probability of girls in the starting itself. According to that, you can solve, no problem. So if you find P of X equal to 0, that will give us P of 5 girls. Okay, probability of having 5 girls. Calculate it. In this formula, put X equal to 0. No boys means all are girls. Yes?
Ma'am, should we multiply with 800 families?
Yes, I am.
Ma'am, should we multiply with 800 families? 800.
Yes, we have to multiply. That I will tell you in the end. First, I am finding all probabilities. You leave one line after each probability. At the end, we can multiply it by 800. Okay. First, I am finding probabilities. At the end, we can multiply by 800 to get how many families containing 3 boys, 5 girls, like that. Okay. So it will go in the sequence. That's what I am finding first probabilities. So what you got P of 0? What you got P of 0? What is phi C 0?
1.
1.
1 by 32 only, no? Correct? Yes. P of 0 is 1 by 32. Is it right? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's come to the third question. What is the third question? Either 2 or 3 boys. So now I want to find out P. P of either 2 or 3 boys. R means what? In probability, R represents what? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
In probability, R represents what? In place of R, what we have to put? R means plus. In probability, instead of R, we have to write plus. And means?
Multiply.
Into. Okay. Now we have to find P of probability of 2 boys. R means plus probability of 3 boys. That is the meaning. Did you clear? Did you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Probability of 2
Ma'am.
boys. R is there. R means plus probability of 3 boys. That we have to find out. Find out probability of 2 plus probability of 3. Expecting either 2 or 3 boys means probability of 2, or means plus you take, then probability of 3. What you got the answer? Use your calculator and find it fast. What is phi C2?
Okay, ma'am.
10.
Phi C2 is 10. What is
Yes,
phi
ma'am.
C3?
10.
10
10,
only.
ma'am.
1 by 32 into 10 plus 1 by 32 into 10. That is 20 by 32.
Yes.
Correct, huh? Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, come to the fourth question. If you are not getting, you can ask, okay? So, at most 2 girls. At most 2 girls means what? What should I take for X?
Less than equal to 2.
Girls,
Sorry,
they are talking about girls. Correct?
Greater or equal to 3.
X is
Greater than equal to 2.
greater than or equal to 2.
3, ma'am.
Is it right? Greater than or equal to 2? They are talking about girls.
Greater than or equal to 3, ma'am.
Why it is greater than or equal to 3?
Boys, ma'am.
Boys. So,
Yes, ma'am. Greater than equal to 3.
yes, at most 2 girls. At most 2 girls means 0 girl. Correct? Huh? 1 girl, 2 girl. Means, so 0 girl means how many boys?
5.
5 boys. 1 girl means how many boys?
4.
4. 2 girls means how many boys?
3.
3 boys. Greater than or equal to 3. Okay, P of X greater than or equal to 3. So that we have to take. So here they are talking about, sorry, here they are talking about girls, but we defined X as boys. According to that, boys only we have to consider. At most 2 girls means we have to take greater than or equal to 3 boys in a family. Did you clear? Greater than or equal to 3 means P of 3 plus P of 4 plus P of what? P of
5.
5. Family can have 5 boys means 0 girls, 4 boys means 1 girl, 3 boys means 2 girls, at most 2 girls. Okay, so P of 5 plus P of 4 plus P of 3. P of X greater than or equal to 3. I got the answer as 1 by 2. Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So next, in the question what they are given, so just we found the probability, but we want out of 800 families, how many families are expecting 3 boys? Means what you got the probability for 3 boys, no? So you multiply that probability by 800, you will get number of families are expecting 3 boys. So write down this one. After first probability, I told you to leave one line. In that line you write out of 800 families, number of families expecting 3 boys out of 8 children is equal to 800 into probability of 3 boys. That is 10 by 32. That is 250. 250 families are expecting how many boys? 3 boys. Did you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Come to the second one. So in second one we found the probability of having 5 girls. That is 0 boys. Now out of 800 families, so there are so we have to find number of families expecting 5 girls. So 800 into probability of 0 boys. That is 800 into 1 by 32. That is 25. Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Next. So what we found? We found probability of expecting either 2 or 3 boys. Just we found the probability. Now we have to find how many families. So out of 800 families, number of families expecting either 2 or 3 boys is multiply 800 with the probability what we found for either 2 or 3 boys. 800 into 20 by 32, that is 500. Did you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, come to the last one. So we have to find out of 800 families, how many families are expecting at most 2 girls. At most 2 girls means maybe 3 boys, 4 boys or 5 boys. So that is out of 800 families, number of families expecting at most 2 girls is 800 into 1 by 2, that is 400. Clear?
Yes.